I'm waiting for the light. I'm waiting to cross. I'm back with the DJI Action 4. I don't need to have the Enduro battery, but if I want it, it's called the Extreme battery, I could swap it into the Action 4. The camera does mighty fine. Same video low light quality. Either camera you have, Action 4 does the same. It just shows that the Action 4 has more oomph when you're taking video. More colorful, correct colors, that is. Just not gonna get that to go away in your video if you own a DJI camera. I guess one of the questions I have, does the DJI drone show the same lens flare? Because it's got that little, camera head. And the Pocket 3 has that type of lens flare as well. But it may not be more pronounced. I think the Action 4, the Action 5, even the latter, they all have a larger lens, M12. But the Pocket 3 is so small and micro size. Hey, I'm Fish. I'm talking about the DJI Action 4. It's really a love and hate relationship. You gotta love it and hate it at the same time, because there are things you're gonna like and dislike. The pros and the cons. What's this big line here? Is it a big streak? Oh, that's a streetlight post. It's got that War of the Worlds head right up here. I don't see a lens flare through this little small mirror tight live feed. It's called a touch screen, Fish. A touch screen. I like this shot for the reasons of it shows the nice whiteness in the sky. You got it. Against the clouds starting to light up. Anyway, of the 3 camera companies out there on the market, DJI seems to be the smallest compact one, and then GoPro and Insta are fighting to be the larger camera. It's larger, better, heavier, better. You don't want the camera to be super light. You just want to have the camera to be good enough that you could grab and go and have fun. I don't want to hold something far out on a telescope and, oh man, let's just get ways down. You know what I mean? Front screen is not as big on the GoPro, but DJI and Insta, they got a larger front screen, but the front screen of DJI permanently in is what people like. Now Insta comes right behind, but also in front. Flip up, got the most largest front screen of them all. You hungry? You want some food? You got some beans, beef stew, ready for you. I just can't deal with the loss of color anymore. And always being HDR. If I ignore the complaints, then it don't bother me. But going back to the Action 4, on the SDXC card, it takes just a hair longer to stop the recording, and I don't see the DJI logo coming up, and it doesn't have that long standby hibernation time. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I get why people have 2 channels, one with nothing on, one they do. I really do, and you know who you are. So yeah, I'm on the road, a slate road, walking. So yeah, you like the camera you got? I know the Insta is one of the best cameras on the market. GoPro used to be, and DJI, they're really building up to be the best camera around, but They got to get back to the old school times. Sometimes change is not good, and change is good to them. I would like to see the camera corrected, and we got some time to go. So I'm thinking of maybe, like I said before, should I get to the Insta family? I got an Insta camera, and I'll be using it to take some shots. And I don't mind upscaling. It'll do its job, exactly what I need to do. Lightweight, 360, and if I cannot afford to get the top of the line because my machine, then I have to update everything. And I'll just have to bite my tongue, grin and bear it, and deal with it my way. I got everything I really need. I got my action camera, I got my 360 camera, and I got my primary camera. So do I need to have some extra cameras? That's the question. Unless I want to be up to date like everybody else and sharing and comparing, then staring and complaining. The thing is, I got a good camera. It does its job what it's supposed to. And I could pick up any of the cameras I want. The Action 1, the Action 3, the Action 4, and the Action 5. If I want to use a GoPro on Insta, I got one. I got a number of GoPros. I just haven't looked back with GoPro. And GoPro did a great job on my last vlog with the Swan. And the colors were there. They were nice. And DJI Action 4, the colors were beautiful. But the Action 5, no clarity in the clouds. It had nothing that oomphed. Didn't give any oomph. And that was yesterday's vids. It gave me oomph. Well, maybe I'll take the long way, the highway. GoPro, DJI, Insta. I don't regret buying GoPros at all. And I don't regret DJI at all, or Insta. They all do a nice job. They all get the story across for you. You go back and edit, and there's a group that would just do D-Log-M and swear by D-Log-M and color grading, that they love their cameras. How could you color grade gray shots here? A gray cloud, a dark fence, and a gray squirrel. How could you show the true grayness? This is not a colorful shot at all. It's got gray. Almost like some people understand. It looks like snow. Well, I did grab a lot of shots, said a lot, talked a lot about cameras. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy as you know it. Clap your hands. No, hit the subscribe button. If you're happy and you know it, hit the like button. Share, like, and subscribe. Did things just flash around because I said that? It's all up to you. We're crossing over. Yeah, man. I want to be on the brighter side of things. Well, I got to go meet Joe. And Joe and I got a good talk happening. And I got to go answer the rest of my notes and take care of beeswax. I guess you don't know what that is. Well, I said a lot, did a lot, shared a lot, showed some. Maybe the next time I get back on the bike and get on out and go have some fun. As the weather changes, more outdoor activities happen. I am Fish, and on that note, see ya.